We now return to Let's Play Anno Online. Okay. Well, what I think I have decided is that I'm just going to keep playing the game uh, as I go, because otherwise I'm never going to finish this game at all. I mean, it's going to take way too long if I wait. And as much as I'd like to be able to play with people, um, I, I mean, if you're gonna play with me, then you're gonna play with me, and I'm gonna be recording anyway. So it's not like, you know, I mean, whatever. Anyway, so I got a new quest. One night in town, an inhabitant asks you to repair the damage. Jack the carpenter has been celebrating his birthday with the harbor master all night long. The upshot is that several barrels of cider have been broken. The harbor master reported in sick today, and Jack is missing in the woods. You need to clean up this mess as soon as possible. That bastard. This I can do, though, and I'm happy to do it because I'm kind of full up on this stuff, so that's fine. We'll go ahead and get started with that. Now, the ruby cutter, you wanted me to deliver the 10 stone. Now, I'm still waiting on stone to complete the thing, but I think I'm going to do this instead, so let's just deliver this. Yeah, okay. Deliver that for now. And it's done. The building material has arrived and you can construct the ruby cutter now. I will send you the contract with the mining rights soon. Exploiting the ruby deposits would prove to be a very lucrative business. This had better not screw me over. Okay. Well, I guess I can pick up that stuff later. Come on. Jesus. Okay. So what next? The last bit of the ruby cutters. You can now set up the ruby cutter. The workers are standing in line and are happy to get their hands dirty for the prosperity of their city. Of course, you have to pay a little bit of the cutter's output to the Empire, and I will take my share too. But there'll still be plenty left over for you, so start cutting those rubies. Really? Is that how that goes? You need to apply the uncut rubies to your ruby cutter. Convert uncut rubies to rubies. I need 100. So basically it's saying that not all of them will be converted, I guess? Maybe? Is that what that's going to, where is this? Pillory. Bell tower. Interesting, but that's not what I'm actually looking for at all. What the hell? Ah, here we go. First I have to do this, I guess, and it contains the ruby cutter building. A unique building which produces rubies out of uncut rubies. Okay, so we will take this and then put it, I don't know, I guess put it here. It's kind of a fancy building to be putting right by the docks, but we can do that, I guess. I guess it looks like it's just got to be within range of the harbor master? I don't know. We'll put it right here because it's not doing any harm otherwise. Out of production. Okay. So first I need to take 12,000 of these. And I guess apply them to this. Okay, so it's going to take... Okay, now it's churning. It's going to take about 5 minutes, and it looks like it's already consuming some and not quite converting them as it should. Or maybe it is, and it's just slowly going. So if I spent 2,900, then that would cut the consumption in half. So I'm only going to get 600 rubies out of this, but if I had spent the 2,900, which I don't have at all, you'd be able to get the 1. And I imagine that there are several ways in which to get uncut rubies. So yeah, that's fun. I guess we're gonna have to do a little bit of waiting again for something to happen, because I need the stone. And we're still, I mean, I'm doing this right on the back of the last episode, so no time has passed, and maybe that will actually influence my decision more than anything as to whether I want to keep playing this, because we are bottlenecking. You know, I can't really do anything until time has passed, so I guess I'm going to have to figure out something to do in the meantime. Maybe I can do a secondary series while I'm recording this, and then, you know, when I'm done recording an episode of that, I can come back and time will have passed. That might actually be something I can do. Because this is going to take, yeah, forever. It'll take me forever to get 110 stone. So maybe that's what I'll do. I could always upgrade this, but I'm now out of wood. I'm now in a situation where I need way more wood. I could go ahead and do, as I was talking about, and just sort of build more production right now than I actually need, at least as far as stuff like a lumberjack's hut. I mean, I could put one here, right? But then that would probably lower some efficiencies. Yeah, that would actually not be good at all. Well, you know, maybe, since I believe there were some trees here, right? When I had those... Do those come back when you move this stuff? Maybe I could just move the town. Here's another place, actually. I could build one out here. Have to be very close to that, but I could do it. And then I'd have another one bringing that stuff in. Unfortunately, just can't do anything with more stone. You only get the one. I really think this would be a worthwhile upgrade, and it's pretty cheap, I mean, all things considered. I could just spend my rubies right now. But that's something I will have to think about. I have to think about exactly how badly do I want to progress in this game. I'm disappointed to see that my expenses keep going way up because of the various buildings I am forced to put down. So obviously the only way to offset that is to increase my income from my settlers, and the only way I can do that is by having enough materials to do that. So it's kind of a... Oh, wait, here's an opportunity to make some money. Yay, that's all we need, 5,000. We just get 5,000 coins every, I don't know, what is this, maybe half an hour, 45 minutes? That's pretty good, I guess. How are the rest of my supplies doing? Wow, we've only churned out 4 flour. That's pretty bad. I might need to put in, well, wait a minute, it said 1 mill will provide for the bakeries. But I think we're probably going to need more mills. But of course I can't put down more mills because that requires more stone. This game. I think just playing the regular game might actually be a better choice. So anyway, we're going to pause, and then I guess I'll come back when a lot of time has passed for me so I can complete an episode. Quest is almost about to complete. Here it is. The lumberjack's hut is clean once more, and the cider has been replaced. The pair were very sorry and won't make such a mess again. At least that's what they say. I am very tempted, actually, to just do this to have something to do. Okay, fine. We'll start it. That's money, but it's money. Anyway, so yes, I've converted 1 ruby out of 100. We're waiting on that. I guess I could keep doing this, but I'm going to run out of material again after I upgrade 2 more houses. By the time that happens, though, probably have a few more. Because what are we? We're still a ways away. Well, I guess we'll just keep doing that. I mean, strangely enough, it does not actually seem to help too much, like as far as income is concerned. And in fact, you can see that this is giving me 1.68 in income, whereas these are giving me 1.82. And I wonder if that's just because these guys aren't getting everything that they need. They're missing out on the bread, so maybe they're not completely efficient, and that's what it's You know, like this right here is being affected by that just because of averages. In which case, it is not actually behooving me to do this. So that might be something I want to consider stopping. We're having issues again. Okay, well I guess I'm gonna have to turn this back on, even though that's not gonna help me. And we're full up on, you know, the wool, so like there's no. I really would like to get to the merchant stage so I can start selling that stuff to the traders, but just because of the way things are unlocking and how long it takes, I'm not able to do that. So I guess we wait some more. Okay, well, we have another quest. This one is going to recover some coins from a well. A few simple-minded locals have recently been throwing coins into the well in my backyard. They seem to believe it will bring them luck. Unfortunately for me, the coins have contaminated the water, and now it is barely drinkable. I must remove the coins from the well, and I don't have any idea how to do it. Do you think a rope and a bucket would help? Yes, we'll do this, and it'll take 30 minutes. That is a thing, by the way. There's some caverns around here in a state park, and there was like an underground pool of water, and you know, for decades people were throwing pennies and crap in there because it was an underground wishing well, and the copper seeped into the water and just polluted the whole thing, and so they had to pull all the coins out of this underground pond. Uh, and like now when you go there, you're forbidden from throwing coins into the water. Interesting. Anyway, so yeah, you, Sail of the Horizon, let's go. Um, what? Oh, right, okay. 30 more wood, blah blah. Let's try it. Just to have something to do. Okay. You've already commanded brigs in battle. Construct your own brig in the shipyard. Yeah, I'm working on it, actually. Okay, gallery. So I need the caravel. Obviously, it's got to go there. Followed by, I guess, another galley. Would that actually help, or are we just gonna screw things up by doing that? Dominance. Okay, well, fine. We'll do it. Anything that helps would lower my damage, so let's try it again. Okay. Okay, the galley. So this is like exactly the same as the previous. Now he's getting a distance shot. I might not want to let that happen, actually. I might want to actually put myself over there. So I'm actually doing a little bit of damage to that. And then I need the brig to be over here. And you can be distance. Dominance, hooray! I think I'm gonna lose that ship. That's okay, because we can still win. I mean, it's not my ships, right? So, that works just fine. The thing about distance, though, is that he gets the attack on me as well. It looks like. That's okay. Wow, you barely survived. You didn't survive, but you haven't sunk yet. 0 hit points. Okay, well, it's really not worth spending the 10,000 on just some logs. I mean, I don't need it that badly. I really wish there was a more meaningful reward for that, rather than just this constant. I mean, yeah, this is just completely stupid. There's no reason to keep playing this. the attacking, I mean. Like, you're not getting anything out of the 10,000 unless there's, like, a chance for a really reward case. In which case, that would be pretty crap, actually. Anyway, my ruby maker thing now has 4 rubies in it, actually. So, clicking on that, I can collect them. Great. Just great. Wow. So let's see how many I've got left. Quite a few left. What am I waiting on now? Still on the 60 stone now. Hooray! Let's put down a bakery. We'll put it right here. Right in... Okay, so now I need to wait to make 3 bread. It's going to take a few minutes. You know what, though? Rather than wait on that, instead I'm going to upgrade one of these. Upgrade you. There we go. And now, that should have... Whenever the game catches up here, there we go. You should be very pleased with the development of your city. Keep expanding and care for your people. Not terribly impressed with the speed of the game. There are construction sites everywhere. The city is undergoing great change. It's exciting to think that one day the city will look quite different. Keep on building. It's going to be great. So it's basically just gonna force me to keep doing that for the rest of forever. Okay, well, that's a lot of fun. What can I be doing next? I guess waiting on that. Another 33 minutes. Not excited about that. So, I guess we're just waiting on the bread. About half an hour, I'll be able to do this wishing well thing and that ship. Not sure about this series. Okay. The bakery has been constructed and your people are already buying the bread. Great. So, one thing I've noticed here, and I was just looking, I have run out of places I can upgrade, which, you know, shouldn't happen because they've got all the goods that they need, but there's a mechanic in the game, which is ascension rights, and they are, as you can see here by mousing over, they are what are required to upgrade your houses. Now, I looked this up, and apparently the game basically forces you to have slums. So you have to have a certain number of pioneer residences to to have a vassal permit, I guess, basically. So like it said half of your you basically need 2 pioneers for every 1 vassal. So if I want to continue on with this thing, I'm gonna need a lot more houses, like a lot more pioneer houses, which is kind of crap, honestly. I don't like that mechanic at all, but that's how it is. So once the game stops lagging like a motherfucker here, still 20 minutes to go on that, 9 minutes to go on that, but now I've got something I actually need to try and see how I can fix it. Because the thing is, I'm in a good place right now as far as supply and demand, so I don't really want to keep expanding the whole frickin' thing, just so that I can get the next goal of vassal houses. Yeah, that really annoys me. I guess we'll just have to put them down and see what happens. So once they move in, I should get another chance, I think, at upgrading, right? When that's how, yeah. It says it's got them all. What? That's not right. It says it has them already. The vassal residences. Right, so there's another time as well. Let's see, at least it said there was an amount of time that it took for the houses to fill up, but that doesn't actually seem to be the case. It looks like they filled up right away, which, you know, is interesting. So I'm not really sure how I go about getting more houses, because that's kind of necessary. Could just be that I need to refresh the browser, but no, I think we've definitely run out of something. Now I noticed that, where was it? Black market? No. No, it's not in that. Buildings? Anyway, one of these, population, yeah. One of these allows you to have ascension rights, and it looks like this gives you, no, you can have up to 20. So it costs you 400 to have one extra right. Wow, that's not worth it at all. That's not worth it at all. Okay, well, I knew that the game was going to come to a screeching halt at some point, and I think we are approaching that time. I guess we'll wait and see what goes on once these things are completed, and then I'll call it a video. Okay, it looks like our ship is done. Okay. Okay. Hey, what? What? Did that go to my inventory? Yes, it did. Okay. I was about to be very upset. I'm not really thrilled about it doing this either. This is kind of stupid. Your shipbuilders have really done a good job. Just look at the craftsmanship on the hull. The ships you've built need to be applied from the inventory after construction. Okay. Looks like I get a whole 5 cannonballs. Great. So that's going to clearly be something that I will need to build in the future. Oh, good lord. Use the upgrade button in the harbor master's office to add a new pier to the building. A pier provides a building place for the repair crane. You know what? I think we'll move this down just a bit. And, okay. So let's see what else we got. First of all, I've got this quest with the coins. Thank you. It will take a few days before the water will become drinkable, but I'm just glad to not have to go through this again. Okay. So that's it. Quest done. Level 8. Hooray. About to get another little ship here. We do now have a new combat. What? Let's take care of this before we go doing any more stuff. Reward. Distribution house. Now this was the guy who wanted me to upgrade. You know, it's been a little cramped in my office lately. If I had more space, maybe I could even see my desk again. Okay, a pier allows construction of buildings like the repair crane, which I imagine we will probably need before... Oh boy. So do I want to do that, or do I want the warehouse? Probably the warehouse, right? I mean, having the extra storage. So, gonna need a few more pieces of stone before that happens. Let's see what other quests we've got. Naval Engineer. The shipyard is in need of some very special goods. A ship's engineer might help a lot with this task. A naval engineer builds material for ship construction. A naval engineer creates all the items needed for ship construction. The building needs to be constructed within the harbor area around the harbor master's office. Naval engineer, 50 stone. Oh boy. So that's a real pain. unlike the wood, we can't build more stone makers, which is really aggravating. Patrol. Escort. That's worth a lot more, it looks like. Whoa, what? It's time for you to head out of the safety of maneuvers. That's why I'd like to plan a patrol for your ships. You need to pay the fee for administrative costs yourself. Oh, so we are actually making progress here? A rumor has spread that the trade routes in Lord Northberg's territory are not safe anymore. Could you pay the dock workers while I plan a mission to investigate? Ramirez wants to plan an escort for some trade ships. More money. But it doesn't look like I have to wait on that. Could I actually do this now? You know what? We'll wait on it. This episode's been going on a little bit long. Okay. Well, I'm not sure about the future of this series because honestly I think it's becoming a little boring, well, to play, but also to watch because we're not actually doing any city building. We are limited, very limited, by the real-life time constraints of a browser game. So maybe in the future I'll actually do like some of the scrub quests and I'll only record the important stuff, and so we'll sort of jump through the evolution of the city. I don't know. Anyway, I'll end this here and I'll see you next time. Actually, one final note. So in order to gain more of these ascension rights, I need 2 more houses. So let's go ahead and put those down. I'll just put them out here. Now, that should, yeah, allow me to put more people in. Okay, I can put in a whopping 5 more. I will need 10 more houses to gain even more. So 5 times 14 is probably not going to be... how many more do I need, actually? 90? I do have the wood. I certainly have the wood. And I've got the money. So let's do this right now. I am making profit, I believe. Yes, I'm now making a lot of profit, except now the ship upkeep is eating into that, so that's not so great. Let's go ahead and upgrade that one, and upgrade that one, and so I should have, what, one more building permit? Yeah. And it's not going to be anywhere near enough. We're still going to need many more of these houses. So, yeah, that's kind of annoying. That's really, actually very obnoxious. Let's put it right here so we have something nice to the gem cutter. Okay. So, yeah, I need 2 more of those, but to get 2 more of those, I need 10 more of the slum houses. So, fuck. Which means, once again, we're probably going to be rearranging everything in the middle of town. Okay. This time for real. See you next time.